Count is 2-0. Fought off foul. Fly ball to right. Casado makes the catch for the out. One down. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. Collectively, they're swinging the bats really well right now, Chris, scoring a lot of runs.
Indeed, it seems to be contagious right now. Top to bottom of this lineup, they just seem to be feeding off of one another. One thing I watched in their batting practice is, although they've been scoring a lot of runs lately, they're still paying attention to the details. A lot of balls back up the middle the other way, and that's really the building block for great offensive production.
Derek Jeter in the box now. Oh, no balls and a strike. Fastball for a strike. 0-2. One out, bases empty. This to third. Donaldson slinging it to first in time.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Babe.
Two down,
Ruth.
bases empty. And here is Babe Ruth.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
Ruth, multi-time All-Star, 26 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Two outs, bases empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Yankees nothing, A's coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and today's starting pitcher, Whitey Ford. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
Bottom of the first, here's the second baseman, Eddie Collins. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Rodriguez makes the grab, one down. And time now to check out the A's lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Ricky Henderson now in the box, comes up empty with a
Zero
swing
balls,
there.
one strike.
Check swing, called strike. And that's in the dirt.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That one just missing inside. 2-2.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
No, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well, and you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
2 outs, base is empty. Jason Giambi up next for the A's. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter.
2 strikes.
And that
1 and
skips
2.
in the dirt. Outside low. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Slider misses outside. Jimmy Fox next to bat for the A's. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. The A's go quietly. An inning in the books tonight, and we're scoreless here on the show. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the power-speed combo. Mickey Mantle. Hunter back to work. That misses. And that's ball 1. Hunter, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Calls it in, and there's 1 away.
They put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Lou Gehrig stands in now and watches strike 1. That one pushed to the left and foul. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Aaron Judge in the box here lets that one go for a ball. There's the strike at the knees.
1-1.
No score here in the second. The 1-1 is fouled off. Gets a piece and stays alive. Judge rips that one. Drops into the glove. And that is that. 1, 2, 3 go the Yankees. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. Here's some real power at the plate. Jimmy Fox. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
No balls, 1 strike.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed.
0-2.
Next offering down in the dirt. Try to get him
Ball.
to chase on the changeup that time.
2-2.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Chopper right side. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Looked to me like he got the side of the ball a little too much right there. Maybe a little too casual as well with the throwing motion. And when you don't stay on top of the ball and really get out front and finish with a good release point, it's very easy to lose control of it to either side.
Next up for the A's, Jose Casado. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And there's one away.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit. And the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Mickey Cochran up next for the A's. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And that's in there at the knees.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Now a screamer into the outfield. He makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
To the batter now, Miguel Tejada. That one ripped left field. Long gone. And this place is rocking. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. He dropped the barrel right there. Got a fastball down at the knees where he'd prefer it. So many times now, guys are having to adjust to the elevated fastball. So I'm sure his eyes got big when he saw that one coming.
Base is empty with 2 away. And now the veteran third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Digging in, Reggie Jackson.
Ball.
That misses. Ball 1. Donaldson off of first with 2 away. And it's 1-1.
Good late movement on that sinker right there.
One
It's
ball,
right where
one
you
strike.
want to get it to get that swing over the top.
Here.
Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there. The A's with a 2-run blast. And it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Paul O'Neill, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And it finds its way through for a hit. Lead runner holds up, They're at first and second with nobody out.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Yogi Berra up to bat next, lays off for a ball. And the 1-0. And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Now 3-0.
3-0.
And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. Got him. And that is a big first out. Now it's the second baseman, Willie Randolph. And that's down and away.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there and have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Tags the runner for one. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the A's 2 and the Yankees nothing. As we go to the last of the 3rd, and here is Eddie Collins. That one inside. Look out. Right side. And that one handled. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
The center fielder, number 24, Ricky Henderson.
So up next, Ricky Henderson. He's 0 for 1.
And if there's one man you want to keep off the base paths, it's this guy right here, Ricky Henderson, the undisputed stolen base king.
And there's the strike. And Singy, Ricky's 1,406 career steals is a record that may stand forever. The active leader in career steals isn't even a quarter of the way to that number. Falling behind 2-1.
And with the extreme crouch of that batting stance, Ricky made pitchers work. His strike zone was as small as it gets. He's looking to get on base any way he can because he knows a single is a triple.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted at first base with a quick free pass.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Jason Giambi up next for the A's. Fastball for a strike. The 0-1, Ricky on the move.
1-1.
Pitch is low. The throw, tag, and he's out.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
1-2's the count.
And that's outside. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's ball 4.
Take your base, ball 4.
close pitch there, but you got to forget about that
The
call
first
if you're out on the
baseman, number
mound.
3.
You can't let it affect you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
And that is out of play. Pitch misses, and the count is 1-1.
2 walks in the inning already. And he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Yeah. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Derek Jeter. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Jeter goes 6 feet 3 inches, 32 years old, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. High in the air, out to right. Casado makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down. Now it's going to be Babe Ruth. Just missed.
Ball. 1-0.
One down, base is empty. Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first, and they got him.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 down, base is empty. Mickey Mantle digs in now. Late swing, foul to the left. And that one in the air, center field. And Ricky Henderson the grab. And we're back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you.
Right fielder,
and leading off the bottom of the 4th, Jose Casado. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
You know, these A's showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Judge makes the play, and there's 1 down.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Cochran swings through that one, and he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. And that clips the inside corner. Fastball is outside. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Miguel Tejada will hit next. He's already homered here in this one.
Tejada.
And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. And that one
That's
is
the ball.
downstairs.
That's down.
And now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You could tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
The ball.
That misses the zone, and the count's full.
Full count.
On the ground to third, and that chance handled. The throw to first. Third out, and 1, 2, 3 go the A's, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Hunter back to work. There's a strike.
Goes without saying, one of the biggest legends of the game here in Gehrig. Probably the greatest first baseman of all time.
The next offering misses. 1-1. In 1929, Gehrig slashed 300, 431, 584. Not too bad, right? Well, that was maybe the worst season of his career. Tells you about what kind of player he was.
And Gehrig only drove in 125 runs in that subpar 1929 season. This guy was an RBI machine. He held the record for career grand slams as well for 75 years.
Good job to fight that one off. Chases that one out of the zone. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Aaron Judge at the plate. Sliced hard but foul. The Yanks trailing by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one catches the corner.
Well, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Breaking ball misses down and away. And that is a good eye on a pitch down low. 2-2. Ripped to short. Throws across the diamond. Judge out on the play. Alex Rodriguez now at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
And that drops in for a strike.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Paul O'Neill stepping in now for the Yankees. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
No, that missed.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
That's hard hit on the line. And foul ball. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Rodriguez off of first with 2 away. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Hard hit left side. And that is the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They trail it here 2-0. of the inning.
Leading
Now
up
the third
for the
baseman,
A's,
Josh
the
Donaldson.
third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
There's a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Right down the chute, and that is strike two.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed. Foul ball. Next pitch misses way outside. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Eddie Collins. Both 2 in this one. Up the middle, and that one handled in plenty of time to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing there for the A's as they're unable to add to their. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to hit, Yogi Berra.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Hit in the air, left field. And there's 1 down.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to 1 velocity and stay there.
Got him looking. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Derek Jeter stepping in now for the Yankees. The shortstop takes the ball.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Sneaks through, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 and 2 to count.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. Back there. And that one is gone. He hammers one out to right. And we're all square. It's 2-2.
That's a game changer right there. A big time swing, and we're all tied up. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Mickey Mantle stepping in now for the Yankees.
1-0.
Not close with that one. And that is ball 1. He swings and fouls one off. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're the top half of the 6th.
And that's in there for a strike. The slider that finds the mark.
Strike.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. And Ricky Henderson the grab. 2-run blast for the Yankees this inning. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Ricky Henderson. And that one fouled off.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
0-2.
It was bumpy in the early going for the lefty, but he settled into a really nice groove. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. And next is the designated hitter, Jason Giambi. Swing and a miss.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
That one way outside, and that's ball 1. And the slider just misses.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
And a liner out into right center for a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 3rd inning.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Now here is Jimmy Fox. That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
And a base hit up the middle. Runner holds at second, but they've got something going on here.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Jose Casado up next for the A's. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Close, but called the ball. 1-0. And another ball.
That's a ball.
He can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and get out of this little jam.
He was late there. Strike 1.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Next offering is in for a strike. Go-ahead run at second here at the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. That's long gone. Home run number 10 of the year. And that's how they take the lead. It's 5-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
New pitcher for the Yankees, Fernando Cruz.
Always had trouble at times keeping the ball in the park this season. Something to keep in mind here.
Now here is Mickey Cochran. Back up the middle and a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
The batter number
Next
4.
up for the A's, Miguel
Shortstop,
Tejada.
Miguel
And he's already left his mark on this
Tejada.
game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the second inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
The shortstop takes the ball. Cochran, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 and 2's the count.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit.
We got a full count.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Up next for the A's.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 1 for 2. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
And strike 2.
There might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Ball 1 there.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer, as the A's are on top. This is A's baseball on the show NorCal. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
First baseman, number 4, Lou Gehrig.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. The Yankees looking to rally. In for a strike. 0-2 now.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area. And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile off. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. His home and away splits there. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. And they close the gap. It's 5-3.
He hit that into the wind, and it still had enough to leave the ballpark. He really connected on that pitch. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
And now Alex Rodriguez. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Hard on the ground to first, and he takes it himself for the out. So 2 down now, and here is Paul O'Neill. And that one ripped to left. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. The throw into second, in safely. It's a double, and his second hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly.
Now
no messing around right there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
And now Yogi Berra. And he takes one right on the black. And it's 0-2.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you'd have to wait for the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
1-2.
Tying run at the plate. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Yankees get a homer to cut the lead. It's now a 5-3 ball game. You're watching A's baseball on the show NorCal. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Sparky Lytle.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
And that one fouled off. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
No, anytime you launch one foul that has the distance, it's tough to reset for the rest of the at-bat. He's going to have to do it here. You know, that changeup didn't fool him by much, but it did its job and had him out front.
In the dirt, and the count is filled up. That one ripped right center field. That's back. Makes the catch up against the wall.
And he hammered that to straightaway center field. It's a deep part of the ballpark. Tell you what, that wind is blowing straight in. Got to be a big man if you're going to go through the wind of that part of the park. It just knocked that ball down.
Fouled off left side. Lytle, in his 6th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Next pitch is outside. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Line drive, knocks it down. No throw, and the defense comes away with nothing. So a man at first. Ricky Henderson getting ready to hit. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. That one out to right. Judge cutting across. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Man at first, 1 away. And he grounds one back up the middle. Nice stop. The feed for 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Man, oh man, that ball was absolutely smoked. Triple-digit exit velocity. He dives, and I'm just shocked that the ball stayed in his mitt. Looked like he was going to put a hole in his glove.
Now the A's designated hitter, Jason Giambi. And a curve misses outside, ball one. Henderson leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Throw to second, out at second. That ends the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
We go to the 8th. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Willie Randolph. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. On the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Derek Jeter.
Derek Jeter.
And first offering is fouled off. The A's leading by 2, and we're in the top of the 8th. Ground ball to the right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. So now the DH spot, Babe Ruth. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Donaldson under it. And that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th. And now the DH, Jason Giambi. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0 balls,
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Good eye right there.
Out.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
The first baseman, number 3.
Here's the first baseman, Jimmy Fox. 1 for 3. Drive and a base hit up the middle. So digging in, Jose Casado. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 7-3.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Base is empty, 1 away. Mickey Cochran up next for the A's. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one just misses the outside corner. Going to count 1 and 2. Struck him out swinging. Throw to first, and there's two gone following the strikeout.
Oh, big power guy right there and generating so much
number
bat speed. It's hard
Shortstop,
to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Tejada at the plate and takes high there.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Here's a 1-1. And it's fouled away. Pulled strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the other half. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. Last chance coming up here for the Yankees. And we're back. New inning getting started. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Mickey Mantle. There's the strike. And that misses off the outside edge.
Well, he's back out there to pitch the 9th and about to throw his 100th pitch. Man, this is exciting. I hope they let him finish this one.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. And now the first baseman, Lou Gehrig. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The Athletics leading by 4 here at the top of the 9th. High fly ball down the left field line. Going back and brings it in at the wall.
Thought that was a no doubt. Like the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
And Judge takes a strike. That one catches the zone, and it's 0-2.
0-2.
The Yankees down to their final strike. Just off the outside corner. Now 1-2. Two outs. Rip towards third. Throw to first, and ball game. And the A's take the series opener here at home.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start, who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory. But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
7-3 is how this one ends. The A's are victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.